Right, hello there all, Devoid here again, and I'm just doing a small update video on the Daleks I mentioned in my last video about how I'm going to continue painting a couple of them. And one of the things, excuse me, that I mentioned in my last video is, I'll try and get this bit into focus, is that the solar slats, as work on the Dalek props was done by hand, the different positions of the rivets and screws on each prop help to act as useful identifiers. And it shows you this bolt on the slats here of the Dalek. That was a way of identifying, because they changed the parts of the prop, switched them from one Dalek to another, things like that. So that bolt was there to identify that specific Dalek. So what I've done on my model is I've made the bolt and to represent that identifying bolt in the middle there. So how I've added that bolt was just a small bit of green putty, green stuff, and painted it gold and stuck it on. And that's the identifying bolt that was there that should be there in real life. And I just thought a few of the other touches were really nice on these Daleks, so why not just something so simple, do it myself to make it a little bit more authentic. So there you go, it's just this green stuff, it's called, and you just break off equal parts and mix it until it turns green, and then you can shape it, like I say, and cut it, file it, paint it, anything, and it hardens, and then you can continue to work with it after that. It's really good. So that's one change. Like I say, that's the bolt that I've done on the side there to identify it, because that was on there on the real one. And there's my gold Day of the Daleks Dalek that I've already mentioned in previous videos. But this specific Dalek that is from Dalek episode with the Ninth Doctor, this one I've looked up part of the episode that it was in, and like I said in my previous video, you see it from this sort of angle going up some stairs, and these details here, this is the exact pattern of the anti-gravity drives on the Dalek. They're in the exact same positions and shape, and I've looked, and it's a light blue colour, very light white blue colour. So the first thing I'll probably do is start by base coating these anti-gravity drives, rocket pods, rocket thrusters, whatever. Start by undercoating them white to start with, and then build up the layers and do lighter blues. And I'm going to do a glow effect on these rings around the light exhausts, and even with the glow effect on all these rings, I'm going to do a brighter glow effect on the central rings, as if the brighter, larger thruster is a brighter reflection on the inside of the rings. So they'll have their own reflection and their own glow, as it were, and then on the inside of them here, they'll also have a brighter glow from the larger thruster, just to make it look a little nicer. So it'll be a light blue, whitish glow. I've looked at the episode itself, and this Dalek in that episode does fly. So that detail there is there, for a reason. All the other Daleks like that, they've got flat felt surfaces with a sticker on. You're not going to do anything with those. But that in the episode does show you it flying with those thruster details. It's really nice that that's there. So I'd be interested to see if the red Supreme Dalek from the Crucible, because it has the same shape base, as far as I know, I'd be interested to see if that has the same detail underneath, because the Supreme should have, but it's not shown. It's not shown in that episode. I don't think the Supreme flies. It doesn't in The Witch is Familiar, and it doesn't fly in the Crucible episode, as far as I know. So it'd be interesting to see if that also has that detailing, because it has the same base, same shape, as far as I know, as this Dalek, the Red Supreme. So I'll look underneath when I get the second set. But that's my work so far, that bolt and the plans, because I've seen online, I've seen the episode for what the bottom of that looks like when the anti-gravity drives are ignited. So my next video will be showing you the work that I've done on painting the underneath of that Dalek. So thank you very much for viewing, and until next time, take care all.